Balls in it.
Hey, welcome back to Big Hammer Garage. Today on our list is a gooseneck hitch install on Shannon's 2021 Ram 2500. Got a lot of stuff to take to Trail Hero this year, so we're going to go ahead and throw a gooseneck hitch in. We've borrowed a gooseneck trailer with a little bit of extra length to get all this stuff up there this year. We're going to try to do a informative install, show you what it's like to put one of these hitches in a garage type setting without all the fancy equipment. So get things set up and we'll be back with you in a bit. So we got the truck pulled in. Obviously it doesn't fit past our eave, so we'll only be able to get part way into the shop. We've got the spare tire dropped out. If you're looking, your tools for your jack and spare tire are underneath the passenger seat in your truck in a 2021 crew cab. So we got those out, got tire dropped down, pretty uneventful. You don't really need to see much of that. So now I'll take you underneath to show you what we're gonna take off with next. We're going to pull off this heat shield. It's got a couple bolts in the back here. Got 3 bolts here. This is the heat shield that goes between your exhaust and your spare tire to keep the temperature from your exhaust from affecting your spare. Then we're going to pull, see if I can get you guys to see, we're going to pull the exhaust off at this joint, and we'll take off that rubber mount so that we can take the entire outlet off of the exhaust, get it out of our way. We're going to be working right there, but we'll get a couple things out of here, set up a time lapse for you, and be right back with you. All right, so Pop's got the hitch drug in from outside. The UPS guy brought it and it was heavy, so we just threw it out there. This is the GNRK 1320 hitch, 2019 through 23 Ram 25 and 3500 truck. So we're gonna open it up. It's got little brochure book. It's got the instructions, the drill guide for the safety chain hold downs. This is your hitch ball. We'll set this out of the way. We don't need it for a little bit. Box of hardware. We'll lay that in the bed so we can't find it later. That's the adapter to go from this to the latch handle. This is the hitch itself. That thing is burly. Holy moly. These guys are serious. It is nicely powder coated, respectable welds. Okay, so this is the B&W hitch. So we're gonna set this guy out of the way, because we'll need that in a bit. So they make these spiffy little nut plates that slide up inside of the stock provision, or the, I guess it's not stock provision necessarily, it's a strengthening member on the cross member. And this is the magic right here. This is the, these guys can see that, this is the drill guide for the pilot hole to come up through the bed. We'll get things sorted out a little bit and be right back. Working right up in here. So that's where that hole is going to get drilled. Right up here, I believe it's in the front, is where that alignment bracket goes. And then if you look right here, there's the holes, 2 of those holes on each side will have those nut plates in there, and then these 2 big holes on the back also get bolts in those for our plate to bolt into. We got our exhaust out on the floor. It's all good and ready. Our heat shield is out. Our spare tire is out. So we should be all ready to actually start installation. I think our 1/4 inch bit with the little starter thing's all barneyed up. So if we have your click punch, we might be able to just click punch it and then just drill it. Said let's drill a hole in the floor of a perfectly good truck. there's a hole in the floor of the bed. I hope it's in the right spot. It looks like where all those pieces line up, so no reason to think we did it right the first time. We never do anything else right the first time. All right. Why this gives me such anxiety, but clutch. This hole saw is in pretty rough shape. We'll see if it makes it or not. Big old hole in the bed now.
Yeah. Good gets. It's stringy.
I didn't really want to get it all over the bed, so I figured I'd spray it on the rag and just coat our metal, and it actually looked like it worked pretty damn good. Probably don't want to wipe your hands with that rag. It's a little sticky too. Whole can of rubberized undercoating for that one little.
Well, you can spray some on underneath it.
The bottom of the bed's completely painted. Okay. In theory, this should fit right up in there, right? Or one piece of material. These ones go through both. Okay, now we gotta see how crazy things are gonna get. See if this drill bit's any good. All right, loud noise. Okay. Yeah. Ooh, you went right for the big one. Okay, all more gooder. All right, pull that pin.
Okay.
Ball's in it.
Just like it's supposed to.
It ain't perfectly centered, but
It's
I think
close.
for the kind of template that we use, and
Yeah.
it's pretty darn close. I don't think I can complain about that. It looks fairly factory too.
Let's see. We'll
Full
like
flush.
to see it have a cover over it.
They make
A plug.
BW makes a. All right, so here's what we got going on. We've marked this as a center point right here. We gave us about 1/4 of an inch off of this edge of the 110 plug. We're gonna come over and we're gonna take a hole saw and we're gonna drill in here. What we didn't show you is we took a road trip because we didn't really care for what the instructions said, so get rid of those things. We went into the local Dodge dealer, or Ram dealer I guess now, and looked to see where they mount theirs, and they mount theirs from the factory right here next to the 110 volt plug. So we're going to take the leadership of the Ram engineers,
Yeah.
and we're going to put our plug in here instead of running it over here where something's going to smash into it. It sticks out, so when you slide something full size in your bed, it breaks your plug. So looks pretty protected over here. I think we like this.
It's a lot better right there.
I think everything about it's better right
Yeah.
there. So we're going with that. So I'm gonna drill me a hole and we'll see what happens. Oh, no wrist. I didn't hear it hit the floor. Probably ought to grab the
Yeah, it's got a hole.
deburr tool from the, it's in the box right there, the BW box.
Yep.
At least I know what ripped the hole in my fingernail earlier.
The burring tool.
No, that stupid drill when it catches,
Oh, yeah.
just peeled my fingernail back from my finger. That's probably close enough. Of course, we didn't prep for any of this. Okay.
Need to bring the right torques.
If it matches the rest of them, yep. Guess we're close enough, huh? Hey, we got all excited. Took the truck out before we showed you guys. It's all done. The only thing we did off camera was put the exhaust and the heat shield, the spare tire back in it. But she is all ready to go. I am gonna try to get the bolts put in the wheels before trailhero. We'll see what happens. But we are gonna call it a night. We're gonna get out of here, have some dinner. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and we'll catch you on the next one.